This guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Less than 40%? That's not good.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Here's Starling Marte. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Colin Moran, runner in scoring position with 2 guys. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Stepping up now, number 34. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 34.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Grady.
Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back.
Into the box now, Curt Casali. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Moran fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Anthony DeSclafani. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. First offering on its way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've been 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out, flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now he could have some issues here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning.
The second baseman, number 44.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him.
No, what?
No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. 0-1 the count. Ball 1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Little dangerous.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Iglesias. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. 0 for 4 on the day now. He might have to wait another day to notch that first major league hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to find a way to slow the game down, shrink the stadium a little bit, and relax. Tough debut, but hopefully he's back in there tomorrow.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Kevin Newman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Sent out to straightaway center field. Under it is the center fielder. No problem with that one as we are headed for
All good.
number 3. Will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Richard Rodriguez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Richard.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. In is Joey Votto now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's not the Joey Votto I know. Come on.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
15.
Nick Senzel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a ball 1-0. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A ball and a strike now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. In the air out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard...
Ouch, that one hit him. Now at the plate, Josh Bell. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Winker is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Starling Marte. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that will matter if he can come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 0-1. Now a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. And raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates are going to walk off winners.
Hey, this game is going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the...
play full game. Alright, Trevor Bauer. I think this is the goated lineup.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up
This line
next.
should get me like 100 runs. Definitely. Guaranteed.
Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers
Leading
aren't
off
going to
tonight
blow
for
you away.
Miami,
Career ERA
right
just
fielder.
under 4.
Number
But
47.
one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days,
First pitch.
throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe
don't
that's
do that,
send
guys.
from first to home.
Just be
That's
safe,
what I'm hoping
you know?
to see.
Actually, no, be
Here's
aggressive.
the
But only
fastball
if
that
you're
gets the
gonna fail.
lower part of the zone called for a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Remember that one guy was a his umpire. He called everything a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Except when I was pitching, and it was like, go outside, like, oh, yeah, strike. Or when I was batting. Like, it'd be not even touching the strike zone.
Into
Like,
center
yeah,
field, line
that's a
drive
strike.
base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Look at it go by you.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Marlins leave 1, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No, I don't
Now
want to do
here's a
that.
slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
One
That's
out,
the
nobody
goal.
on.
Start out with the lead. Have Trevor Bauer hold on for me. Hold it on for me.
Swinging
Hold on to
strike,
it.
and now it's 0-2.
Nick Senzel.
This
Come
one's
on.
outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Quite a bit.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
No, rest up or something.
And there's out number 2.
The big
Coming to the plate now,
Joey.
Joe Votto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fastball just
Give me a
misses.
hittable
That's
pitch.
ball 1.
Give me a hittable pitch. Gotta get these practice warm up. Yes.
A 1-1 count to the
Come on.
Reds' first
Higher up. A
baseman.
little higher. Like
Hey,
right
from a hitter's perspective,
in the
I
middle.
don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
2. Try to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Give me a good one. Right here.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the
Oh,
zone.
come
Careful
on, man.
now.
So give me some
If you're at the
hit.
plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit hard back up the middle, and Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Alright. Here we go.
In the
Eugenio
box,
Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. On to second for the
Of
force
course.
out, and the side is retired. Digging in now, number 1. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The 1-2 is a whip and a miss. He struck him out.
Bye-bye.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when we look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the...
Oh gosh.
And
Alright, the guy
just
going
sneak past his
0-6-7
outstretched arm on the base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old
This guy's
veteran is
on
in
base
for a
kinda
ball
fast
strike,
already.
0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Senzel brings it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting eight.
Up next for Miami, number 48. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he lays off for ball one. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to third will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Aristides Aquino, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 44.
Takes this the other way to right. Number 47 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Okay.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Not his best effort that time.
Can't go with those.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I was like, oh, this is the first one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
I'm lucky I wasn't
Wow,
like
this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off-speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
1-0 the count. Slap hard the opposite way. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half-gainer to try to flag it down. On to second, he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Pitcher Trevor Bauer steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Now a bunt attempt here. Cooper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That's not what
In now for the Reds, Jose Iglesias hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
I thought I had a gap that was hit this way.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Caleb Smith. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I think. Maybe
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Count and the pitch.
Oh.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
What are you doing?
But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner at second here with one man out. Outside, 2-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game. Digging in for a second at-bat, Brian Anderson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Standing in, Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Sent toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Oh shit, it's slow as crap.
So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Line towards center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left.
Gone.
Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired.
Leading off for Miami, the first baseman.
In there, strike 1.
Hoover.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
At the plate, number 1 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
that into memory bank because that guy made a nice two-strike approach right there. Made a nice two-strike adjustment.
Curtis Granderson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. That's popped up. Suarez in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Just gets injured because
Slow
of that.
grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is... Now to the plate, Aristides Aquino, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Number 44.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number two.
Big ball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again, catches it a grain low, we got action.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
The center fielder, number 33.
So the base is empty here with one away, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First offering on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Pitch popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, number 17.
So striding in, number 17. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in, number 48. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. The barehanded attempt gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. So here now's the pitcher, Caleb Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 47. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So stepping in, Miguel Rojas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Comes set, the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tucker Barnhart.
Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the play, one away.
Now Trevor Bauer's up.
Now,
Big gun.
Trevor Bauer. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first
Let's see
pitch.
how this goes.
First pitch back in here, and that's the first strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
All right.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner.
Yes, yes.
Try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Double for Trevor Bauer. Let's go.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw.
Got the lead off man. Glacius.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's
I swung so late.
1-1.
I swung so late. That was such a good hittable pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Too early.
If I'm on the mound right
Also
now,
high.
I know I'm in the hitter's head.
Could've been
He
ball.
was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
I didn't go. I
Check
didn't
his
go.
swing there. Did he go around?
Good call.
No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
Let's give him a round of applause.
Butler leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball.
No.
Steady at 1-2.
That was so close. That would have been a great hit. If it was fair.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope. Good
2
eye.
balls and 2 strikes now.
Go. 2-2.
One thing about him, he's an
Making
absolute
the
grinder at
pitcher
plate.
work on this
You
count.
can pretty much count on him
All over
battling
the
at the
place.
plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side.
That was a questionable one to swing at.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play
Alright,
for the
well,
out.
we got
2 gone
Senzel
in the
here.
Cincinnati fifth.
Not
And
difficult,
that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The
Buddy.
pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took
I
something off
mean,
that
that
one. And
could have
it's
still
strike
been a
1.
strike, but I probably shouldn't have swung. So.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Oh, and he misses it.
Okay.
Definite problem
We'll
on
take
that last play. And
We'll
they'll
take
get
it.
first baseman
Joey
for
Votto.
the error.
We'll take it, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Granderson. But this will land untouched.
Hooked to the left.
And Votto's
Not too
able to
low.
lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And now the Marlins
Come on,
bullpen
Joey,
will
we can
swing
get some
into action as a
more runs
lefty
here.
and a right-hander start to get loose. Lifted the other way out to left center. Granderson on the move.
No.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Okay. It's up to Trevor Bauer.
Ready for another shot.
Let's get
now.
this pitch
Brian
over,
Anderson
pitching over
all
with.
set to lead us off in the
Get back to
6th
batting.
inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And it
Yeah,
looked like ball
that's
2
a
below the
strike.
knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Winker racing back, but he won't get to it, and this should put him
Yeah,
in scoring
okay.
position to start
what?
the inning.
they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
This is line to left.
Let's go.
But he makes the catch, and that ball may have been hit too hard to try and score on the catch as the out is recorded in left. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That was huge.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
There's a good slider coming in at that back foot.
Come on,
That's
man.
a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Okay.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike.
3-2 now. Anderson stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
That was a strike.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he
The third
misses
ball
with
is a
one
strike.
here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners
Oh yeah, that's the only reason I needed to get a double play. Yeah.
Alfaro is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. In to score from Chris Anderson.
Would have been a strikeout, but now,
Off the
yeah.
outside that time as the breaking ball can't
Maybe
catch
different
the zone.
situation.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. And Anderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for route number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 48.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with the 1-2.
Oh my gosh.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings.
We know the
and he
state
was
of our
very
offense.
pleased with how little they're swinging and missing
We're so
right
good.
now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back
One
after
strikeout
striking
victim.
out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown
Obviously,
away with a
it's
fastball.
not
You can
his
tell
fault,
he
but-
was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away
Good,
now.
Jesse Winker.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Rojas is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired.
I really did.
Neil Walker is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Neil.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Ready once again, number 4.
Yeah, throwing miscue.
47. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, he did.
Here's the 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Well, that's now 7 strikeouts for him. Number 47 becomes the first out of the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 17 is there, and will bring this one in.
Nice.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He made it for third on a triple in his previous appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Bauer.
Adam Conley is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Adam.
Digging in, number 17, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
You're outside, man.
The 1-0 home.
Damn.
Now a ball and a strike. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. This one up. Rojas will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. It would have represented the go-ahead run.
Number 3. Ready. Galvin.
Ready, go.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. His career numbers with Adam Conley. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick, little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Now. All right, 3-2 count. count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Matt Bowman will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Number 1.
He's set. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Behind 0-2 now.
Still occupy those stands. But if they score on me, then
another 0-2 home. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Into the box, number 48. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Votto is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Arena is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jose Urena.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it.
Sure,
And gone.
Buddy, that's a home run.
Nick Senzel has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here he comes on a ball of 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Birdie is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Aristides Aquino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
In real life, now
a shot sent off to the right side for foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oops.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Way outside. 1-2. A swing and a miss, plate, John Verdi. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he popped him up. Senzel ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there.
95 speed. Yeah, this is.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. Taken called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Hits this one hard the other way.
And go.
Win. Take care of him, and the Reds have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the eighth proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the ninth to close the book on this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Reds came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory.
We need one more out, and the Reds win. But the bases are loaded. They're up 2. Just finish off the game. Back positions. What happened?
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Reds beat the visiting Marlins 3-2.
Play. Is Castillo up to pitch? Yes, he is. Okay. No, my guys are on fire. Yeah, 4 guys on fire and a star. Of course, a rookie too, but that's not really
Queen City. We're live inside Great America.
Like a good thing.
So stepping in, John Verdi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Miami, the right fielder, John Verdi. First pitch.
Oh, this guy is like 100 speed.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan Plesac on.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. But unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
I'll get around, okay.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Okay. Alright, watch shots. Easy.
Ripped down the first base line.
Alright, one more to go.
First himself for the out. Ready now, Brian Anderson. Lifetime versus pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And
Watch.
set up behind the dishes, Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Bro, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment.
Right past it. That's a strikeout. Yeah.
That will do it. So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah,
guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Come back from 0-2.
The 0-2 home. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
I was like, yeah. If I would have waited just a tiny bit longer, that would have been a good hit, but...
He pops it up.
Nice. Single. Start off the game. It's good. It's good.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board.
Boys are contact, power.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Power first.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Time now for a look at the Hometown Reds starting lineup in this one. Thoughts?
We made contact. Joey Votto's been on fire. He'll come through here.
300 here. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
This is
Joey Votto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
I should have
popped up. Anderson has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. We played it. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gary Cooper. He's ready for his first at-bat in this early season contest. No balls.
I'll give you a chance. Right down the middle. Take it yard. Dare you.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I wasn't
not looking good after being down 0-2.
Okay, I tried to get it right down the middle.
You got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe
spin around.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Garrett Cooper goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Count even now with 1-1.
No. Here we go. Yeah. Strike 2. What are you doing? What do you want to watch yourself get struck out? Your teammates?
High and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
There,
his career numbers against this pitcher.
No, I can still trash talk because it wasn't a home run.
Grounded up the first baseline.
Yeah.
Taken in by Votto,
gonna make it that easy for me?
on the bag himself, and the
Joey Votto's only got to take 3 steps. All right, we got big boy up in here.
Eugenio Suarez comes off an 0-4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, 0-4. He wasn't trying. I was a good play.
Got him.
That was a good play. No.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that was a ball. Yeah. Well. Yeah. That was a ball. Okay. Finally getting on base. Like the people.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Absolutely.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Number 17.
Josh
First shot for him here with a runner at first
gets a lot
down
of
and one away.
hits, but no one's ever on base when he's up.
Pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Birdie is there.
It's not like it counts. Like he gets RBIs
away, and tagging is the runner from first.
And he's not really a power hitter, so home runs aren't going to come out. He played like for 11 games, so
now batting, Scott Schebler. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Classic case right
always,
there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Anderson will put this one away. In is Curtis Granderson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Now in the box, number 48. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
I'll give it to him.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Get there, get there.
And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. There's a change-up taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end.
6 strikeouts.
So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Popped up.
Oh my gosh.
And there's out number 1.
Pitch count for this guy's really up.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I could call the other one a ball when it's like clearly that, but that one's clearly a ball and you got a strike.
This one's flared off to the right side. Birdie has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Galvis behind 0-2.
Gosh.
Bottom of inning number 3. Nothing our score.
But there's a curveball. I was thinking he's looking like a fastball.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, John Birdie back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line towards center field. Schebler is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Just a little unlucky.
In now, Miguel Rojas. Hit in the air to center field. Schebler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The whole reliable out.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1.
All right, good count for us.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. And this one misses inside. A ball him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he takes strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
8 strikeouts to 4 innings. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Digging in to try it again. Jesse Winker set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Obviously has not been the case. Good analysis, Dr. Obvious.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this one's inside of the high. 1-2 now.
That's like my heart.
Hard liner, but picked up on a... Oh, look at the dive. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
It's definitely not. Yep.
In is Joey Votto now, as he sends it on the ground to first. This one away. Wow.
The third baseman, number 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. 1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First hit of the game.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
8 strikeouts.
Digging in, number 48, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Oh, and he misses it.
That's not real.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. And that brings up Scott Scheffler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, taking the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. Granderson will get it in quickly, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
But he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first out.
Ready,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first
make
inning.
him throw better ones.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Schindler at third. Barnhart is over at second with 1 down in the inning. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
It's probably supposed to go.
Frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Jesse Winker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Joey Votto. Pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Reined in, and indeed will take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
All right, a little run here.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Throw goes over to third, and a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. The 1-1.
Oh.
Swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Alfaro is there, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You can just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. John Birdie goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Miguel Rojas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Let's go. Get 0-2. 0-2 count.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Okay, what?
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. 0 for 2 for him so far in this one.
It's not gonna hit me in the head.
Upset with the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Number 1 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that's up in the zone of mid, called strike 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
There's one. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, number 44.
First offering on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Scorched to third. And there's 1 down now.
Not scorched to third.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 17. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Easy second.
Pull into second with 1 away. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, man, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
What the?
Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Why does his arm do that little like circular motion thing?
Anderson is over
so
and he
weird.
tucks it away for the 2nd out. So a runner at second, 2 down now. Next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back a guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
Randerson.
All right.
Here's the first pitch to him. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now back. Number 48.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1. On a rope to the second baseman.
Not double play.
Starlin Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Granderson, base runner at first with 1 out. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Now batting, right fielder, John Birdie.
So striding in, John Birdie, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. He's safe at the plate, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Zero. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint,
this is
that's a nice job
intense.
of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
And this runs inside, and it looked like it goes pretty good.
Look, we're warming up the other pitcher.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Hoover.
First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. 0-2. Here it is. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3.
No,
J-Rod Guerrero is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
I didn't get out of it, but I got
Jose
out of it
Iglesias
enough.
is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
In now, Freddie Galvis. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Let's go,
First
guys.
pitch on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
It's off the wall side.
Hey, Hero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Oh, that's not good. It's just
room out there for
I'm so
Granderson,
sorry. I got
and there are 2 away now.
This
At the plate, Joe
is
Votto.
Joey.
He got on top of one and
He's
was
a
ground
big player.
out
It's not
after
good.
last time.
Joey, we're gonna hit you a dinger right here. Home run. First one of the season.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball.
Good
So
hit,
now they'll
though.
have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that.
All right.
But he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the
All
opposite
it to you.
line.
Now you
Didn't keep
have
it fair by
hit very
much,
close
but
on
he
me.
did, and that's a nice 2-back.
Yeah. Intentional walk. Very smart choice, buddy.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Aquino.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Aristides Aquino, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Oh
Now
my
a
gosh.
big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. 3 left.
No. Aaron game. Alright.
Robert Stevenson comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Stepping up now, number 1. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Alright.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
It's a good way to start it. Okay, take that, take that.
Drops into the bottom part of the zone. The 0-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck
Let's go.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Gotta get all the views overall. Alright, let's go with the cutter.
Now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called
I tried to
strike
place it
1.
lower.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Very scary.
Swing and a liner,
Okay.
but foul. The
Outfielded.
windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field
Every
line.
time it does that, it scares me. You can't see the
This is going to wind up a foul ball.
It does when it's on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Pretty much we're pitching for a strikeout,
and he's looking to get it going.
ground out, or like pop out very close, like infield pop out.
now.
I'm gonna try
runs in scoring position here with 1 away.
bottom corner here. Oh, man, so exactly what we did that
He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Well,
boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit barrier to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
A quick glove at third, and there are two gone. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
let the lead go. Hey, Castillo goes out. 3-1. Oh no, leave it to the relievers.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Come on.
And that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 44 is there, and he'll put it away to... Number 47 will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Alright, that was a good take. Okay.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
So they're going to throw him high. Take him high. Okay.
High and deep to right. Birdie racing back at the track.
Oh my God.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Two count. Here's the pitch. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Okay, morning one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Suarez comes up with it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
then I have the top of mine, which is very reliable. Hopefully I can get them to produce something for me.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Sometimes you just got to thank your lucky stars right there. Definite missed execution pitch right there. Eyes lit up on that pitch right down the middle.
Another example of how difficult it is to throw three quality pitches in a row. The first two pitches right on the corner. That one a little bit too much in play.
With the curveball there, and it's strike two.
It's crazy.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Austin Brice takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 37, Austin Brice.
Jose Peraza will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. In there, no balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. What?
They are able to get an out on an unusual play. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. We can really see him favoring that leg.
Okay, no. Sorry. Oh my gosh. The ball's not in his glove. Alright. But then, like, his foot's on. His foot's on right there. Where's the ball? His ball's still making motion in his glove, though. No. Oh, that was as close as it could be. Oh my gosh. Unfortunate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. Verdi
That's also
there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Number 33,
At the plate, Jesse Winker comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike.
Unfortunate.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins.
Yeah.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the National League Central, the Marlins got 12 hits in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-3. The Milwaukee Brewers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 7-4. The Chicago Cubs combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they walked off to the extra inning win over the Pirates, 9-8. The Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they beat the Cardinals on the road, 7-3.
My worst guy.
The Mets racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 7-5. The Phillies combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats, 4-1. The Texas Rangers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks, 9-6. The Atlanta Braves put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 8-3. The San Francisco Giants completed a 3-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Padres, 5-1. The Oakland Athletics combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the O's in Baltimore, 11-1. The Tampa Bay Rays brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the White Sox on the south side, 6-5. They now have 5 straight wins. The Detroit Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians, 6-2. The Royals launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners, 9-2. It was their 5th straight victory. Zach Greinke earned the 3rd W of his season, helping the Stros best the Yankees, 8-5. And that's what's happening around the base.
Play next. Alright. Whoops. Okay. We can do that. How's everyone's day going? Ooh.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2000. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of 10.